welcome to BriarRidge Farm. I'm Noreen Leskowitz.
I'm Mark.
And we established the farm back in 1996 after moving here from New Jersey for some work opportunities. We always wanted to own a farm. The farm was actually built in 1898. We have gone through extensive renovation and remodeling, and now this is our little slice of paradise. So we're basically a small cottage farm industry, so to speak. We grow a variety of different vegetables and fruits. We raise Nigerian dwarf goats for sale as well as for milking. We raise bees. We have a colony of 4, and we also extract the honey and we sell the honey. And we also just recently put in a large high tunnel for establishing a bramble crop, which would just add to our current fruit harvest. So this is where we start our seeds in the early spring. We do try to start as many of our plants that go into the garden, vegetable plants, from seed. I tend to favor heirloom varieties, and with that, those types of seeds are not always available from your local Lowe's or Home Depot. I always order my seeds online. I have several companies I really enjoy using, but they get started here usually late February, early March, depending upon when we're going to get plants into the garden. This is heated, so we're able to maintain temperature control. It's not an overly large greenhouse, but it does serve its purpose for what we need to do here. These are my raised bed herbs. We grow a variety of herbs, primarily for seasoning of things that we cook and prepare or can here, but occasionally we'll also sell herbs at the farmer's market. And I find the raised bed work great with the herbs, with the exception of when we have a really dry season. So this is one of our vegetable gardens. We have another garden in the back of the property. We do have it fenced off to keep the deer away, and it seems to have worked so far. We're coming to somewhat of an end to our gardening season. It's been a very dry summer. This is not, unfortunately, drip irrigated, so if we do water, we have to either water by hand or rely on whatever rain comes in. We did have a bumper crop of tomatoes this year, so salsa and tomato sauce, all sorts of tomato-based products have been canned, or we're working on cooking them down. We do grow a variety of other things: kale, lettuces, beets, carrots, asparagus. Most of the tomatoes are an heirloom variety, with the exception of the standard Roma, which we find is a good tomato for your sauces and things. We also have peppers, and in the back garden we have corn. But overall, I wouldn't say we had a super great season this year with the garden, but like I said, it's been a very dry season, and without drip irrigation here to keep things watered, it's been a little difficult. So this is our summer kitchen where we do the majority of our canning. It's functional, and it just prevents that heat from being in the house during the summer. But this is just a little assortment of some of the things that canned so far this year. As far as what we sell, we do sell our honey. We do sell our jam. This is raspberry jam from the berries that we grow up in the high tunnel. Pickles and some tomato juice. Since I am not a commercially certified kitchen at this point, those products I don't sell at the farmer's market. However, friends are blessed with some very special gifts during the course of the year.
So this is our fruit orchard. We have a couple of cherry trees. We just planted 3 new peach trees 2 years ago. We've got grapes, we have blueberry bushes. We planted some more blueberry bushes, and figs here. We tried that this year. Then we have apple trees in the back. We've got about 5 apple trees left, and they were overgrown, but those are Macintosh. They usually produce good, but we had a late freeze and didn't get any fruit of any kind this year, except for a few blueberries before the birds found them, and grapes. So.
And all the fruit that we grow here is the fruit that we use for our jams and preserves that we do sell. BriarRidge Farm, and also we have a large apple press, and we will press apples for cider. So these are our Nigerian dwarf goats. We raise and breed them, and we also use them for milking. We make cheese for our own personal consumption, and we also make goat's milk soap that we sell. I have three breeding does, and I have 2 breeding bucks. This year we had a wonderful kidding season. As you can see, some really lovely colors. My goats are all registered with the American Dairy Goat Association. I have a closed herd, and all my goats are tested for dairy goat requirements. Luckily, this year we had 8 doelings and 1 little buckling. I'm holding the buckling. I have 2 doelings left for sale, and the little buckling is for sale. So this is our high tunnel. We actually worked with through the NRCS program for support for funding for the high tunnel. This is a 20 by 36, perfect size for us. The primary things that we have growing in this high tunnel are brambles. So we have several different varieties of red raspberries, we have gold raspberries, and we also have a black raspberry. And then in the center we do plantings for cut flowers for the farmers markets. High tunnel has worked out to be a fantastic investment for here at the farm. Really does help extend the growing season for some of these items, and we've been really happy with having to put this in. So definitely a smart investment for us here at the farm. Thanks so much for visiting us here at BriarRidge Farm. Again, I'm Noreen Leskowitz.
I'm Mark.
And this is my husband, Mark. Hope you've enjoyed the visit, and maybe we'll get a chance to see you here sometime in the future.
At the farmer's market.
Or at the farmer's market. Please feel free to visit us on our Facebook page at BriarRidge Farm here in Pennsboro, West Virginia. Thank you.